Mga bata, maayong adlaw kaninyo. Kumusta na mo?
Andaman yung mga gamit, kay magsugod na ang eskwelahan sa kahanginan.
Kini ang Learn O'Clock.
Magtuon kita karon dinhi sa bagong panahon.
Ang mga lapis o papel, radyo, TV o computer.
Smartphone o modules kinahanglanon.
Ayaw kalimot sa pag-invite sa imong higala.
Ang pagtuon dili maundang mo padayon pa.
Makaton pag-ihap, makaton ta pagbasa.
Letters of the alphabet ang atong alpabeto. Sa Learn O'Clock, where learning won't stop. And then andamo ng kaugalingon kay magsugod ng Learn O'Clock.
Good day, Grade 4 learners. You are now listening to our on-air school program where you can learn different skills and have fun at the same time. I'm Teacher M. With me is Teacher Vin, your radio teachers in Science 4 from Ipunan Elementary School.
Hello there, kids! Welcome to today's lesson. Before we start, be sure you have with you your Science 4, Quarter 2, Module 3, Activity Notebook, pen, and paper or answer sheets.
Today, we will be discussing the structures that help animals adapt and survive in their particular habitat. The goal for today is for you to learn and master the body structures that help animals adapt and survive in their particular habitat.
Kids, how well do you know the special body parts of animals? Let us try to check by answering the following questions on page 2 of your module. Are you ready? Here's Teacher Emeline for what to do.
Let's start. Here are the instructions. Number 1, observe the drawing of the fish in the aquarium. Number 2, identify the parts of the fish and what are their uses. And number 3, write your answers in your science activity notebook. Good luck, kids!
Let's learn more about the special body parts of animals that live in water. Please listen carefully. Aquatic animals like fish have special body parts that help them adapt and survive in a marine or freshwater environment. Here are the structures that make fishes adapt to living in water. 1. Their bodies are covered in scales for protection from disease and from other animals that live in water. Number 2, their scales are smooth and slimy, assembled in an overlapping arrangement from head to tail so that the water slips smoothly as it moves forward. 3. They also have gills for breathing oxygen underwater. 4. They have streamlined bodies that reduce water resistance while swimming. And 5. The presence of fins help them move or swim in water.
Thank you, Teacher Vin, for this important lesson. Once again, What are present in the body structures of fish that help them live in water? Very good. A fish has scales, fins, gills, tail, and streamlined body that help them live in water. Let's move on page 3 and look at the given picture. Study the drawing of a milkfish or bangus. Describe the body covering by answering the blank spaces. Write your answers in your science activity notebook. Are you ready, kids? Very good. Fish are covered in scales for blank, from disease and from animals that live in water. What is your answer? Exactly. The answer is protection. They have gills for blank underwater. Correct. The answer is breathing. A fish uses their tail and fins for them to blank. Excellent. The answer is swim.
Everyone seems to be doing well. Let's move on to page 4. Kids, can you name some animals that live on land? Very good! They are called terrestrial animals, the organisms that live mainly on land. These animals have body structures that help them adapt to living on land. There are some terrestrial animals that live in a combination of aquatic and terrestrial environments. Land animals have special parts that make them move. The carabao uses their legs for walking. How about the birds? What special body part make them move? Great! Birds use wings for flying and legs for walking. How about the grasshoppers? What special part make them move? Correct! Grasshoppers use hind legs for jumping.
Hey kids! Land animals also have special parts for getting food. Animals differ in many ways. It may be seen in their looks, their size, their habitat, which is where they live, or the manner by which they take in their food. What are the body parts that these animals use to get and eat food? Are you ready, kids? Very good. Number 1, chicken. Choices are letter A, beak, letter B, cockscomb, letter C, feather, letter D, paw. What is your answer? Excellent! The answer is letter A, beak. Number 2, cow. Letter A, beak, letter B, claws, letter C, paw, letter D, teeth. Correct! The answer is letter D, teeth. Number 3, cat. Letter A, claws, letter B, feet, letter C, tail, letter D, legs. Great! The answer is letter A, claws. Number 4, frog. Letter A, hands, letter B, tongue, letter C, teeth, letter D, beak. Right! The answer is letter B, tongue.
Animals too have special body parts for protection. They use it to protect themselves from their enemies. This way, they will be able to survive in the environment they live in. This time, try to identify the enemies of the given animals and which body part or parts they use to protect themselves. Good luck, kids!
Let us learn more about terrestrial or land animals. Please turn your module to page 5. Listen carefully. Terrestrial animals have body structures that help them adapt to live on land. Some have bodies covered with fur to keep them warm. But birds have feathers to cover their bodies instead. They have lungs for breathing. They also have body parts that help them move, such as legs for walking and wings for flying. Amphibians like toads, frogs, and salamanders have thin and moist skin to absorb oxygen. Reptiles like snakes and crocodiles are covered with scales. Carabaos, horses, and goats have hooves to make them walk on long distance without damaging their toes.
Land animals use special body parts for them to hold and eat their food. Dogs, cats, and bears use their paws and claws to hold their food. Birds use claws to hold their food and bills or beaks to eat their food. Frogs use their sticky tongue. Snakes have movable jaws to swallow their food. Cows, carabaos, and goats have flat teeth to cut and chew grass. Dogs, cats, and lions have sharp, pointed teeth to tear meat.
Animals on land protect themselves from their enemies and predators in many ways. Camouflage is a protective coloration where the animals blend in with the color of their environment. Mimicry is when animals imitate the shapes, smell, tastes, color, or even the sounds of other animals. Some insects and animals secrete chemicals like venom that they use to protect themselves, such as wasps and snakes. Monkeys, elephants, and penguins travel in groups. Deer can run very fast to avoid being caught by their enemies or predators. Turtles, crabs, and snails have protective shell covers. Dogs use their sharp teeth to fight their enemies. Carabaos have horns. Horses use their legs to kick enemies. Bees use their stings to inflict pain.
Thank you, Teacher Emmeline, for the helpful lesson on terrestrial animals. Kids, I think you are ready to answer the guide questions. Here we go. Number 1. What special adaptations land animals have to live on land? Very good! Their bodies are covered in fur, feathers, or moist skin to help them adapt to living on land. Number 2. What are the different body structures of animals they use to get or eat their food? Correct! Some animals have paws, claws, beaks or bills, movable jaws, flat teeth or sharp pointed teeth for getting and eating food. Number 3. How do land animals protect themselves from being harmed? Very good, kids! They protect themselves in many ways, like secreting chemicals, using sharp teeth, protective shell covers, horns, camouflage, mimicry, and many others.
Great job, everyone! Now let's move to page 6. Try to identify the animal that is being described in each statement. Are you ready, kids? Very good! Answer along as I read. Number 1. It has a shell and moves slowly. Choices are snake, rabbit, monkey, turtle, or eagle. What is your answer? Excellent! The answer is turtle. Number 2. It uses its hind legs to hop. Snake, rabbit, monkey, turtle, or eagle. Good job! The answer is rabbit. Number 3. It uses its tail to swing from branches. Snake, rabbit, monkey, turtle, or eagle. Very good. The answer is monkey. Number 4. It has adjustable jaws to swallow big animals. Snake, rabbit, monkey, turtle, or eagle. Great! The answer is snake. We hope you learned a lot about the body structures that help animals adapt and survive in their particular habitat. Finally, our session has ended. This is Teacher M.
And Teacher Venus. If you have questions and queries, don't hesitate to ask some help from your family or even call and text your teachers for more clarifications. May God bless you, good luck, and have a great day!
Department of Education, Division of Cagayan de Oro would like to acknowledge the creative team of Ipunan Elementary School, West 2 District for Science 4, Module 3. Presenters, Vienos B. Egcalinas and Emilyn Rose T. Balistoy. Script writer, editor, Beth S. Cahiles. Technical Director, Neriza S. Galoa. Respected District Supervisor, Dr. Marife A. Ramos. Principal, Dr. Pedrita R. Jordan. Assistant Principals, Dr. Emerita G. Labis and Isabelita M. Alugar. Once again, this is your Production Manager, Creative Director, Irfalin Fuentes Zamores, leaving you with a quote from Malcolm. It says, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Bye-bye! See you tomorrow!